Hey guys, um, tell you about my day yesterday and give you an update. I typed it out on Benzo Buddies, but figure I'd give you an update on my heart doctor appointment. So yesterday I woke up feeling just about the same, and I haven't really been out. I I'm realistically out in a few weeks, a little bit, but nothing too much. I might once in a while drive to the post office, which is just about a minute away. But to actually go out, I went to to go to the doctor and have to be in the car that long. I didn't drive, but be in the car that long, sit at the office. Well, anyway, my anxiety was high, but before I left, I took some L-theanine, and I don't normally take it too much because I'm still testing it to see how my body reacts to it. But I took it yesterday. I think about 100 milligrams. So it's one capsule I have. And it seemed to work a little bit. It calmed me down a little bit. Um, doesn't help with my symptoms, but the anxiety in general was a little lower. I could tolerate it going out a little bit. Even if it was 5% better, I mean, anything's better than what it's been. So, my appointment was at 10:30. We got there about 10:20. We sat in the car for as long as possible before I had to go in that place. So, I go in, and of course, there's a line. And I always think to myself, I think I seriously feel like I'm being punished 24/7 because my one big deal now is waiting in lines. And now everywhere I go, there's some bizarre line that never would be a line. So there's a line to sign in, so I have to stand there. I made it, I tolerated it, and signed in. We sat down. When I say we, me and my girlfriend, she drove. And anxiety's getting higher, of course. And honestly, most of my anxiety is just coming from a place where everything looks so freaking bizarre and I'm so detached that it freaks me out. So, sitting there, then the only thing is, I'm like, well, at least I only have a couple minutes to wait. And that's what's keeping me grounded. To at least get up and get into the room, which I'm going to have high anxiety in anyway, but whatever, step by step. And then the front desk girl comes up and tells myself and a couple people next to me that if your doctor is Dr. Shohan, if that's your doctor, he's running about 45 minutes late. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I look at my girlfriend, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't sit here for 45 minutes in my head. And the girl next to me, well, I'm like, am I the only person this happens to when I'm this screwed up? Girl next to me, she's like, I'm pretty screwed up, and this is happening to me right now too. And she laughs. I'm like, okay, it only happens to us. I'm like, okay, 45 minutes. So I started freaking out a little bit. My head started zapping and started flashing, and oh, it was getting bad. And my girlfriend, she turns around and looks at me and holds my hand. It was really unreal. And she told me some stuff and completely calmed me down. I mean, it was one of those moments I'll never forget. I mean, it was so nice. I mean, she's pulling a lot to make things work, and I know she'll have to for a little while. But for her to have the patience with me to keep doing this over and over and over again, it to me, it's I've never confronted that in my life, not ever. I've never been in a situation like this, but I can guarantee you nobody would have been been like this. I mean, it's unreal. That kind of support unreal. So, safe to say it didn't take 45 minutes to get pulled into the room. Oh, it was funny when the girl that I talked to before, she was right before me, and when she got pulled in, she's like, "Don't worry, I won't be long," or something like that. It was really funny. She's like, "I won't take that long. I'll try to hurry." I'm like, "Oh, don't have to do that." Not, but I guess it was just funny at the moment. Doesn't sound that funny now. But anyway, it only took about 20 minutes after my girlfriend talked to me and, you know, kind of got my head back to normal. I felt a lot better. So then, got pulled in the room. I mean, I'm scared. This is my heart doctor appointment. I've been freaking out about this for a month. I mean, my heart rate is so fast. I had a 2-week monitor on, which was horrible. What a horrible situation to wear one of those for 2 weeks. Funny part is my cat kept on playing with it, so like it would unplug all the time because my cat would like go after the cords all the time. That was the fun part about it. My cats loved it. But 2 weeks of that, I mean, when you have those things on, you always feel pressure in your chest. You always feel it. You never win. You start to feel pain in your chest. I mean, it's just, you're constantly pressing the button thinking something's wrong. But anyway, that was 2 weeks. I got an echo scan as well, echocardiogram, or I think it's called. Thank God that my anxiety wasn't like it was when I got that test. Oh, I would have freaked. So anyway, so I got that and all my blood work. All my blood work was great. The only thing, I should start all over. The echocardiogram was great. He said that, you know, even with the monitor on me, he said my heart rate is normal, or not normal. What am I saying? The heart rate is fast, but the rhythm is normal. So he's like, where a normal person would be here, you're up here. Even though it's doing the same thing, it's just high. And of course, that's benzo problems because I didn't have this before it. So he said he's not going to put me on medicine to slow it down because in time it should slow down enough. Now, I mean, if time comes and it doesn't slow down 6 months, well, I'm going to have to get reevaluated by a new doctor anyways because I'm moving. So if it doesn't slow down at all, I'll probably end up on meds. But as of right now, I'm going to wait it out. And he told me to lightly exercise, which is almost impossible being benzo recovery and a heart rate as fast as it is. But okay, the blood work came out great. Thyroid was fine. I actually thought all these things would be way off. You know, it's just the lipid panel or something. I don't remember. All that's, you know, blood sugar was a little high, but it's always been a little high. I've been pre-diabetic for a while. I try to be careful. One doctor said I wasn't pre-diabetic. It was just timing. But I saw it on the paper. It was like 101, you know. I mean, it's just literally about 100. So they say I'm usually pre-diabetic, but I'm in safe range. The only thing that was bad was cholesterol. It was pretty high. It's been high for a while. I eat really healthy. I was never one to exercise, so I know that would really help. But now I gotta wait. But, you know, in the future, with all my other changes I'm making, exercise is going to be a major part of my life. And I have no problem doing that. I actually started to enjoy doing some exercise until my heart decided to go completely crazy. But the cholesterol thing, he's kind of a little worried about. I'm getting some sort of weird artery CT scan. It's only supposed to take a minute. It's pretty cheap to get. So I tried to get it the other day, but magically, of course, the CT scan was it was maintenance on it or something. So I have to go back. Hopefully, my anxiety was a little lower after that. I would have really liked to get it yesterday because it was a little lower after getting my results from my heart. being normal. But now I gotta do it sometime next week. Hopefully I can tolerate it, man. So I have to get that test. He's like, if it's 0, that's good. If it's this number, blah, blah, blah. It's like, we'll get the results right away. He knows I'm moving in at the end of the month across the country. So he said, if I do need medicine, if it's something that's that bad and I need medicine, then I'll go on it. I don't want to be on any medicine, but then again, I don't want to die either. And diet doesn't help because my diet's freaking amazing. I other than the last few months, I've always taken fish oil and everything, so my cholesterol should be really good. But it's not getting any better on its own with health and everything, so I figure if I do end up on those meds, I'll take them for a while, clear myself out, and get off of them and try to do the exercise and, flax oil. There's a bunch of other stuff I can do to try to keep it down myself, but I want to, I don't want to have a heart attack. Simple. But I'm not on heart meds. I mean, I kind of hoped I would be in a way, just to slow down my heart so I can exercise a little more. But I'm relieved that I'm not, because I don't want to have to deal with more side effects and everything like that. I just hope it starts to slow down soon. I mean, I'm on 10, what is it? I'm over 10 weeks now. 10 weeks and 1 day off of benzos. So I really hope it starts slowing down soon. It was weird because the first week or two it was slower. Or I mean it was super fast and then it slowed down. And then out of nowhere it just creeped right back up. So it's going up and down. But he says the rhythm is good. Didn't see anything funny for 2 weeks. And the things I felt insane. So obviously I'm just completely crazy. He's the heart doctor, and I really like the guy. I mean, he really goes things through. He went through things thoroughly with me, so I'm relieved to say the least. I seriously thought, well, I mean, if I went into exercise right now on a bike and did something hard, I'd probably die. I mean, my heart couldn't take it. But I don't plan on doing any of that stuff, so. But he does say that my heart can handle it. I know it can't. I mean, I have a polar strap for heart rate. And I just ordered a watch, so then I can show you what my heart does, how fast it goes. I mean, it literally goes from 90 to 160 and with nothing. So between having a weak heart because I never really exercised and this benzo withdrawal, it's just nuts. So I try to do a little exercise every day so I don't become completely weak. But anyway, that's my update for that. Today's, I tried L-theanine again. I did manage to drive to the post office, although my brain started sparking weird and things started flashing. It got a little crazy there for a minute while I was driving. Scared me, but I calmed back down. I mean, it's still buzzing, but, it didn't put me into a panic attack. Well, it wasn't fun, but I made it. Oh, just like my dad said, I finally told my dad everything that was going on today. He knows I've been sick and what I've been going through, but he had no idea for the last month that it's gotten a lot worse. He knows I'm moving back, and I told him this is the first. He didn't know that I wasn't working outside again. As he says, one day at a time. He doesn't really know what to say, and I don't blame him. But all I try to do is inform him of what's going on. Anyway, that's my update. Have a good day. We'll talk soon.